What's up, everybody? It's Vman1313 and welcome to today's adventure. Yeah, a little early today. It's it's almost 6 o'clock. And yeah, let's get going. I'll talk to you when that one's cool. I don't know how much of the Christmas lights and stuff you can really get to see on this, but there's the big tree here in Commerce. That one's pretty nice. Pretty good size. It's pretty cool. This is my headlights. I can't see jack squat. They suck. I bought these lights off of Amazon. Yeah. This is my lights right on the bull bar and up on the top, and then my ditch lights. So I need to make my ditch lights a little further forward and my front lights, the ones on the bull bar, a little bit higher, and I think that would be pretty good. There's the sun. Let's see if you can see it if I turn everything off. First signs of light. Favorite time of the day. Let's go get some gas, let's get some food, and then let's find some dirt roads. Now you can see a little more of that, that beauty, that orange. Yeah. It's funny how quickly the light comes up. All of a sudden, in a matter of just, I don't want to even, it's not even minutes, it's seconds. And that light just completely just comes up and it's usable light. Like, you don't really need headlights right now. There's enough light to see. We're about 10 miles away from our dirt road, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass it, going a few more miles into Washington, Georgia, and get some gas, get some food, get ready, settled up, and then get going. All right, gassed up and got my food, and I'm about to eat it up before we get to that road. So let's hurry up and eat. Welcome to Washington, Georgia. It's a pretty little tree here. Pretty little town. Really pretty little town, actually. It's really nice. Take a quick turn around, or a little ride around here. Beautiful little city hall, courthouse, right? Courthouse. Trying to see where all these cars are at. I'm assuming there's some kind of breakfast or coffee house or something. There's quite a few cars here. Saturday morning. It's businesses, but they don't seem to be, you know, like, I don't know where these cars are parked for. Cool. Alright, let's go. Don't know if you can see the sunrise there. Right behind us. It's right over there. Sun's coming up. Luckily, I'm going away from it now, so that was perfect. Got into Washington, got gas, I'm full tank, 13.9 miles per gallon. Yeah. It's not whatever. I love this car. And I got my food. I'm about to finish it up. I'm about to turn up here to our first road, so let me hurry up and finish this food. Got a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of recording inside today. It's 27 degrees. Yeah, I don't think so. Homie, don't play that game. On today's adventure, I have quite a few things to kind of, it's almost like a test out adventure today. Lights was actually number one, as you saw. check out how they're pointing, which way they're going. My headlights suck, but I do have some spots for fog lights that I might see if I can find some driving lights to put down there that will help that out. I'm going to research that. But as far as my ditch lights, those are pretty nice. I don't know, you can't see them in here now, but you saw them before. And then I have that light bars up on the roof, and then I have those two other lights up in the bull bar, and all working good. Pretty happy. I need to still point the bottom ones a little bit further, but they're working, and they help, and they actually they do more than help. Also on the list, let's get through this water crossing here, and then I'll keep on talking to you. Nice, huh? I don't know that they've done anything to it. I think just people come by here and do their thing. Beautiful, huh? Love the sun rays coming through the trees there. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Barn here, that's pretty nice. See it there. Deer. Alright, redoing the intro because I'm not sure if the lapel mic was going on. So, alright, what's up, riders? Vman1313. Welcome to today's adventure. And in today's adventure, it's gonna be a test out day, I think. Got quite a few things to kind of play with, mess with, and test out. Number one, I'm gonna start with OnX. I'm still testing it. I am starting to like it a little more and more as I'm finding how to work around the quirks and get it to do the things that I want it to do. Obviously, we're all different, so just, you know, it's not really a set it and forget it type of app where my Osman, I feel like it is. So in my opinion, Osman and GPX Viewer Pro are both set it and forget it. You're at home, you install your app, you install your states that you want to cover. So if you always travel in Georgia, you just install Georgia does that. If you're always in Georgia and South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, you install those, and you're pretty much done. You probably want to update them every so often, but they're not things that if you don't update it, you're going to be lost out here. No, it's not that kind of thing. And so, let's see a car up here. So it's not a huge deal if you don't update, but those are set it and forget it. Whereas Gaia and OnX, those are apps that you need to set your areas before you come out here to ride, to explore. You need to make sure you've downloaded this area, because if you lose cell service, you do not see what roads are here. You do not see things. If you're following a route, your little route will still be there, but the name of the roads, the name of water, creeks, and stuff like this, those things are not going to be there. You're not going to be able to see the details. And so those are not set it and forget it apps. You know, those are pre-planning apps. And so I'm still working on OnX and figuring those things out with it, and how it, how I can use it in my way and how well it does. And so far so good. I've been pretty happy with it, but we'll talk about that. That is something we're going to look at today and work on. Along those lines, I have a pole post mount that I found and rigged up, and it looks good, it feels good, and I think it's going to work well right here beside my chair, my seat, that it will allow us to see. You'll be able to see what I'm looking at on my devices, and so we're going to test that out and see how that works out. The drone is back, number 3. The drone has been revived. I took it to work with me because I had it at home and I just would never mess with it. So I took it to work and said, you know what, every time I have a little break, I'm gonna, take one more screw off or pop one more thing off. And sure enough, by the end of the week, I had it fixed and working. And here's a quick video of it flying. All right, we got our first flight. We got our first flight going on here after what I hope was the fix. Scared the crap out of the animals, but first successful flight. Yeah, so that was his first flight after being broken. One of the arms was broken, and so I'm excited to test that out today, make sure it's doing its thing, and just enjoy getting some footage from it. Good to have that back in my arsenal. That's number 3. Number 4, speaking of cameras and more video shots, I purchased a DJI Osmo Action 4. So I believe I have a 1. I'm not sure that it's a 2. I think it's a 1. My Osmo Action has been one that I've loved. I love this camera. A couple quirky things with it, but nothing that keeps me from doing what I wanted to do. And this Osmo Action 4 just blows it out of the water with the capabilities and abilities of the things that I wanted to do. And so I bought it because number 1, because the GoPro sucks. I'm tired of the GoPro. I've realized that my editing issues are from the GoPro. I've realized that every time I want something quick, I hit the GoPro and it's frozen. I have to pull the battery out, put it in. It's not been the best experience. And I had a GoPro and I had those issues, an older one. I thought, well, maybe a new one. And so last year I bought the new one, and it didn't do it. And so I'm done with GoPros pretty much, I'm gonna say. And so I bought this DJI's, and let me tell you that I was so impressed with just the unboxing and the first few videos and the first, just in my hand for the first time, and how it felt, and the things that I could already do with it that I couldn't do with the GoPro, and I couldn't do it with my old Osmo Action 1, I want to say. It's not a 2. But my old Osmo Action, that I bought a second one already. Hadn't even brought it out. I tested it at school with the kids. My kids love, I'm a music teacher, so they love recording themselves and stuff, so we used it and we actually compared. And I take my GoPro, I take my old cameras, and they love doing that. They're like, can we compare cameras and see how it works? And we'll, put up the 2 cameras against each other, and they'll tell me, no, that looks crappy, or the color's nice, so that's pretty fun. It's good performance. They can see themselves and how they're doing, but also it helps me. It helps me, but it also gives them, something to look at. As the world's going to these kind of things where music and media, and it's a big deal. So the more they know about it, the better. And so anyway, that's the other part of the story, but I bought a second one already. Now, I bought this first one on Black Friday. I found this deal on this joker for like, I want to say it was $169, $164. It was under $170. And I couldn't pass it up. I've been wanting a new camera. I'm tired of the GoPro. I saw it and I got it. I spent right under 200. No, it was 204. I'm lying. It was 204 with taxes and everything for the camera. This sweet freaking case that's like this aluminum, and it made it a little bit heavy, but I'm cool with it. It looks really good. I'll show you that when we get to that point. And I bought a couple other small little things, and for $204-ish and change, I was able to get it, and I was very happy with it. And like I said, I was so excited. I went back. I didn't get the same deal. I believe they dropped it down to like $209 for these cameras because their new Osmo Action 5 is coming out. And so I was able to get it though for a little bit under. I had $13 in like reward points or something, so I used it to justify getting a second one. And yeah, I think I might retire the GoPro for school. I'll use it at work with the kids and for our performances that we do. We sing at a nursing home, or we go sing Veterans Day and this and that. So I think I'll retire that one for school and just use my 3 DJI Osmo Actions here for my adventures. We'll talk more about that as we go. So yeah, testing that out along with the camera. The case from somewhere else. This is a different place that I bought it from Temu. I ordered a lapel wireless microphone. How good could it really be for $7.96, I believe it was. It was $8. How good could it really be? We'll find out. So I got that out. I'm actually redoing my intro right here because I don't think I turned it on right. I think I turned on one and not the other or something. And so I'm redoing it, and that's okay. We're gonna get some sound differences with it. We'll check out what's it sound like compared to this microphone. And we'll also compare it to its own onboard microphone. So we'll see. I got a microphone inside the vehicle right now that I've had for a while. I also want to get a second microphone. That's something I've got on my list. Which takes me to my next topic. What are we on? Topic like 6 or 7? Discussion of some income and some changes. How about that? Let's call it that. Income and changes. Good stuff. Good stuff I'm very happy with. We'll discuss that soon. And anything else. We'll update, how my webpage is doing and all that stuff. So that's what we're doing today. That long stinking intro just to say hello, good morning, and that's what we're going to be talking about today and doing today. So I came out to some of my favorite roads that have tons of water crossings. I'm going to be hitting water crossing after water crossing today. And let's go ahead and start on that first water crossing. Let's go!